welcome. My name's Kathy A, and yes, it's been a long time since I've been able to upload here on YouTube. So good to be back, and hopefully I can remain here. Back in May, my channel was hacked, and some of you who know me know I've been on YouTube for 12 years. I've hundreds of videos that were up there under my former Kathy A name, and so I'm starting back again from scratch, and I miss you so much. And I was able to watch YouTube videos, I just wasn't able to upload anything. My phone is still hacked, so I'm still having some difficulties, and we're working through it, but I'm just so glad to be back. I thought I would start off with a quick makeover from start to finish using some of the newer items I've discovered in the last few months. I started off with Protectant, which is kind of like a fin tint kind of thing. I did notice I have shade 22W, and it did oxidize darker, at least a shade darker. So about 10 minutes after it settled in, we got an SPF of 50. I don't think I used enough to have that full SPF value to it. It's a little dry on my skin. It got a little bit of a sandpaper look to it after about an hour. So I don't think that I could recommend this to people who have a lot of texture on their skin or dry skin. So the Supergroup Protectant, it's nice. It's $44 though, and even with the Sephora sale, I'm glad I tried it, but I just couldn't recommend it. This is from Winky Lux. This is a Winky Lux concealer. This is nice. It does tend to move. You have to set it down with some powder or it does move. It has a good coverage. I think it's very age friendly. And then this is the NYX stick, which I pulled out of the back of my makeup drawer. I didn't like these initially as concealers, but I did use it as an eye primer, and I actually like it in that capacity. I think it works really well as an eye primer. So we have number 7 powder. This is shade Light, to work under eyes and also all over. New to me is this really cute packaging. This is the NYX face glue. This is the setting spray. They also have a gel format primer, which I have not tried. I have a feeling that might be a little bit dry for me, but I did like this setting spray a lot. I think it brings a lot of hydration, although when you think of glue, you don't normally think of hydration. So that was great. For blush, I used NARS. This is Behave. This is one of the lighter, more delicate shades, but actually it shows up really quite well, quite nicely in person. Now, Ulta rebranded their own brand and reformulated some of their products, so their older product packaging was put in their 75% clearance bin, and I got a deeper shade of concealer, and I could use it as kind of a contour bronzy kind of thing, and it works really nicely. You don't and it gives a nice glow. It stays really well. The lady looked at me kind of funny when I was buying this because I'm, fish belly white, and here I am getting this kind of very tan concealer. I did use Wet n Wild, and this is Petal Perfect. This is one of the shades that was rumored to be similar to the shades in the Hourglass ambient lighting palette, so this was really fun. And then we have the Golden Hour, and that is a ColourPop palette that I was quite fond of. This missing color was Sparkles. I just took it right out. Judy taught me that one, where you just take it out of the palette completely. You don't have to deal with it. Do this for yourself. Take out colors you're not going to use or don't want to use by accident. So Golden Hour, really, really nice. I've gotten a couple different looks out of it, but it is a very warm, autumny kind of palette. I used 3 eye sticks. One of them was About Face, and the About Face one is really, really nice. It's a very, very kind of shimmery taupe color, and it reflects really pretty under the eyes, especially out in natural lighting. I really like this particular shade, and I will list below all the stuff I'm using, but there's no links. I am not monetized with this channel and will not be. I will not do sponsored videos. So that's going to be a big difference here. The This, I have never seen anybody talk about this one, and I don't know if it's new or if it's going out, but this is the Essence Lash Primer, and it's kind of a light turquoise color. It is so easy to see. They taught us about dental health. They give us these little red tablets. I'm sure it was like red dye number 2 or something like that, because I was in kindergarten or first grade, so we're looking at early 60s. And those things stained anything on your teeth red, and you had to brush your teeth to get that red stain off of it. And it reminds me of this, because when you put this on, then when I put the mascaras on, I had to keep going back over because there was still some light blue left on the lash. But this is the Dream Warrior mascara from Flower Beauty. Again, an oldie but goodie. I happen to be passing. It looked like they had refilled the Flower Beauty display, and I don't know what their story is because I thought they went out of business and they didn't. I guess they were reformulating. Do like this mascara a lot. I think it did wonders for my lashes. Another brand that I think I'm scared is going out, that's the Give brand, and that is in TJ Maxx now and Marshalls. You'll find it. This was $7, and this is the mascara from her. This is a fabulous mascara too. I did like the little knobby on the end of the brush so I could get on the inner lashes. I did use for brows Benefit Brow Wax in shade 2. That is that. We went into Ardell's. These are the individual lashes. This seems to be the thing now. I used the Bond and Seal from Kiss, and that is something you would use underneath your lashes, and then you would put these underneath, but I put it over the top. I'm kind of a traditionalist that way. I feel uncomfortable, and I always lose one. I'm like, where did that lash go? When did it fall off, and where is it? You know, these are great, these little individual lashes. They have short, medium, and long lengths. I used the medium length for just the edges of my eyes, and they went on really nicely with this. In my eye, this is L'Oreal, and it's in a kind of a black shade. I just do that for the upper line, tight line, just to get close to the lashes. For lips, it is autumn time, so I am going more with the browner, warmer tones, and this is the Lip Lifter from Maybelline. I'll put the color down below because I can't read it. And this is got at the Sephora sale. This is number 01 Beige Sparkle. These are beautiful. These are the Shine lipsticks. And I'm just going to show you. This is a beautiful color. It's very, very subtle. You could wear a lip pencil underneath it and just put this on it, and it's beautiful on its own. It's a beautiful, sheer, natural color. You get a beautiful shine. There's no flavor or smell to it, which I love, but the combination of these two is what I have on now, and I love it. I think it's really, really nice. Anyway, here's a quick little start to finish, how I did everything. I can't wait to read your comments. I hope that some of my original followers from my other channel can find me here, and you'll be able to watch, and I can get back into the game again. Well, here we are. This is our before, and I've got the Supergoop Protectant SPF 50. It's in shade 22W, which is kind of a medium light with a neutral to warm skin tone. I'm putting it on with my fingers because that's how I would put a SPF on. I love the way it looks on my hands and arms, actually. I think that looks really nice on there. Perfect shade. So I'm just posing with that. It's a little shiny. Throwing on some Dr. Pawpaw Soothing Balm Lip Treatment, and then we'll do some NYX Pro Fix Stick. That'll be like my eye primer. We've got a Winky Lux Peeper Perfect Concealer in light. It's got some great coverage, but you do have to set that with powder, or it does move around and trough into the lines that I have around my eyes and stuff. But it's a very pleasant concealer. It's kind of medium drugstore to Sephora type pricing. Going in with a Real Techniques brush, just kind of going over some of the concealer with a very light brush. I'm not swooping, I'm just kind of
patting it, and I'm patting it in, rolling it in with the big brush, checking out the complexion. Looks pretty good. Using that NARS blush in Behave, one of my favorite shades. It's very subtle. Looks really good during the day. This slight mistake here, this is the Ulta Concealer in Tan to Deep Warm. I'm just using it as a bronzer type of thing. It was on sale at Ulta. I couldn't help myself. And so it's a little bit strong. The NYX Face Glue Setting Spray was very nice, very hydrating. And I think I like it better than any of the other setting sprays I'm using right now. This is the ColourPop Golden Hour palette. And I've got all the shades in there except one is missing. I took it out because it was all glitter. But I'm using the light cream matte shade mostly on the lid to set the powder, and I'm using a slightly darker shade than my skin tone for the crease and just above the crease color. This is 4 times fast, so of course this would take a little bit longer. I like to build slowly, so you'll see it start to come together. I can't take my eyes off those terrible looking blotchy cheeks, but I do have a lot of texture on my cheeks as well, which doesn't help. Now that dark brown color is very pigmented. Man, that was Natasha Denona quality, I tell you. For ColourPop, I was impressed. Now I'm going into, I'm preening. Ooh, yeah, doing that thing with the fingers that they do now. This is Wet n Wild's Mega Glow Highlighter. It's in Precious Petals, and this is something they think looks like the Hourglass, one of the shades in the Hourglass palette. Just going over the edge with a dark pencil from Sephora. That's Espresso Matte, really, really high quality eye crayons. The About Face is my favorite crayon right now. It's in Pearly. It looks like a taupey shimmer. And then just on the inner corner, I've got the Maybelline Tattoo Stick in I Am Shining, which is a very light color. Getting the lashes prepped and using the Essence Lash Primer. This is a light bluish green color. You can see it real easy. Let me just show you close up. Very pleasant. Okay. Going into Flower Beauty Dream Warrior Mascara. I was really happy to see a fresh stock on the Flower Beauty end cap at CVS and pick this up, and I forgot how much I loved this mascara. See the difference between the blue-green on one side and the Flower Beauty on the, well, our left side as we're looking. Okay, Kath, sit down. Sit down. Alright, the second mascara is Give Beauty, and this is the Can't Stop Staring mascara. I found this in TJ Maxx, which is not a good indicator. If they're not changing packaging, that might mean that they are selling off extra stock. So, see the difference between the two of these? Very little. I think the Give Beauty makes a little bit more of a spider leg shape on the lashes, and the Warrior is more straight lash, so I actually think the Warrior is better. Benefit Precisely My Brow Wax in shade 2. And now we're going into some false lashes, since it's all the rage now to just use a little trio of lashes on the end. That's what I'm doing. Those are the medium length, and looks really good. Just tight lining in the upper lashes. I don't do the lowers anymore because you can get styes and all kinds of problems. This is Maybelline's Lifter Liner in On It. It's kind of a brown color. It was nice. I just lined my lips crooked, but I do have crooked lips. Anyway, this lipstick on the top is a shine lipstick. I really love that. Okay, I am done. Wow.
I really have missed YouTube so much, and it's so good to be back. I hope you are all well, and stay positive. And you know what? We are warriors. We are warriors, especially over 60. You know, every day we have those challenges, and we just have to meet them, and we're strong for it. So it's been a pleasure. Thank you so much for your time, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care. Toodles.